one thing above all else is clear. If the Sword Coast is to find any measure of peace, Kalar Argent must be stopped.
Waterdeep, also known as the City of Splendors, or the Crown of the North, was the most important and influential city in the north and perhaps in all of Faerûn. For this reason, it was considered part of the western heartlands of the realms, even though it lay 150 miles north of Daggerford on the shores of the Sword Coast. The city sat slightly above the 45-degree north latitude line on Toro. The road to Waterdeep was well paved and well patrolled. The city was the hub of trading from the mineral-rich lands to the north, and the merchant kingdoms of Am and Kalasham to the south, the kingdoms of the Inner Sea to the east, and the sea kingdoms and traders to the west. Waterdeep's authority extended between 30 to 40 miles from its walls. Waterdeep was named for its outstanding natural deep water harbor, and the city that grew up at this site became the commercial crossroads of the Northern Realms. More than 100,000 people made their home in the city proper of Waterdeep. The city sprawled northward from the sea, spreading along the flanks of Mount Waterdeep, which used to be home to the Malerkin, a mithril mining dwarven clan, and the entire length and great depth of the mountain was riddled with passages and tunnels, most of which were occupied by deadly creatures whose presence in the mountain predated the founding of the city itself. The halls of Undermountain, located beneath the city, were a popular target for adventurers who enjoyed the close vicinity of the city's main taverns and temples where aid could be purchased through donations. Daggerford was a small but inconsequential town located in the Delimbir Vale within the Greater Sword Coast. While it was primarily a farming community and considered by some to be a stopover town, the town had great ambitions to grow and be seen as an alternative to their northern neighbor of Waterdeep. Throughout its storied history, Daggerford's dukes claimed the lands from as far away as the Floshen Estates to the north and Dragonspear Castle. In truth, the duchy comprised the town proper and the surrounding farmsteads that numbered around a score or more. Despite its modest size and somewhat inflated sense of importance, Daggerford was resilient. It was something of a relic from the old kingdom of Delimbir, too stubborn to fall even when a series of wars, crusades, and other conflicts threatened the entirety of the Sword Coast. Daggerford's coat of arms was a silver dagger covered in blood atop a field of dark blue. Here you can see the symbols of each in the Camp Coalition. On the left, Waterdeep, in the center, the Flaming Fist, and on the right, Daggerford. Time to rest after drinking.
The Queen does not relent. You must surrender the crown, she says, or the worst will come.
Does she have to give up the crown? Why can't she just stay a princess?
Duty. Duty compels us, above all else.
That's Corwin's daughter.
Do you see? Do you understand now?
What? Duty? Duty's all that matters?
My duty is done. The consequences are all that remain.
Understanding is not required. You are compelled. Let us try this one more time.
Ugh, that creature again. What is that? What a terrible nightmare. I think that hooded man is behind these things. I think those aren't... These are real dreams, and he's trying to communicate to me. This is the second or third one now.
Yes?
I used to have them about... Ball. Now it's this hooded man. Strange. At least we're all well rested. Okay, so let's explore the camp. We do have a few things to sell. Lighten our packs. With Belagarm, the one who doesn't like me. Okay, so what did I put in here? This was saving for Ajantis. This was saving for Ajantis. Spider eggs, I'm not sure if someone will need one. And there's Ajantis' shield. So, need anything out of there. Cloak of protection. We can get rid of all these. We don't need them. Worth quite a bit, actually. Winterwolf pelt. Oh, I probably have... some gems and jewelry to sell. Definitely not selling my father, who I consider to my true father, Gorion, not selling the amulet Imoen made out of his necklace. Oh, a sling that we didn't... Let's just get it identified. So, what about this? This sling, carefully carved from yew wood, has tiny fireflies engraved along its length. When a sling stone is fired, the fireflies glow with a soft golden light. The sling was crafted and blessed by a priestess of Yondella, and so it grants its full abilities only to halfling wielders. Well, we have a gnome, but we don't have a halfling in the group. Let's see. I believe it's better than what Jaheira is currently using. Yeah, it's better.
A simple matter.
So we would seem to be set there. Let's explore this place. I'm supposed to go meet with the general, the leaderships of the camp. Who's this? By the left, quick march, halt! Oh, these must be the new trainees that we've heard about. Left turn. About turn. Right turn. Left turn. Oh, this one. Right turn. Facing backwards. By the left, quick march, right turn, halt! By the gods. Good luck with that.
Plans progress. I see the shape of our final battle with the Crusade. We can prevail.
I agree. This joint endeavor is sure to succeed.
I agree completely. I wanted to ask you something, since we are comrades in arms.
Oh?
In the monastery, I would spar daily to keep my martial training at its peak. As we have some time to ourselves, I thought you might like to spar with me.
Are you trying to get closer to me physically, Rasad?
No, wait. I didn't mean that to sound so vehement. I was not trying to... Blast. Forget the sparring. Forgive me for my audacity, but I have to ask. Is there anyone in your life who holds a place in your heart?
I do have a lover, but he's not with me, Rasad. You know Ojantis.
You speak with wisdom. Tender feelings have no place in a war. Please excuse me, I have much to do.
No, just because he's here doesn't mean... Not here, doesn't mean that, anything goes. Okay, where was the leadership I was supposed to... the tent. This must be it. Proudly emblazoned upon this banner is Baldur's Gate, coat of arms, a mighty ship with blue skies above and darker waters below. A clenched fist wreathed in fire upon a striking purple background represents the troops of the Flaming Fist of Baldur's Gate have committed to the siege of Dragonspear.
Tis no easy life for thee or me, that is true. Danger awaits at every turn. There shall be no quiet home life for us, at least not for some time to come.
Jaheira said originally, it is good to once again travel with a woman who understands the trials of a life of an adventure.
Yes, thou hast the truth of it. Without us to act as guide and mother and taskmistress all in one.
And then she said, I meant that you understand what it is to look after a man on the road. The poor dears would stand no chance, yeah, without the women telling them what to do. Okay, so... the intricately designed crest of Waterdeep adorns this banner, which is kept in pristine condition by wards woven into its fabric. So this is Marshal
A
Naderok.
simple matter.
General Hayther Stonehand, Torson Cedric Delancey, allow me to present the hero of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, this is General Hayther Stonehand of Waterdeep.
Oh, aye. So what was that business on Borosgir Bridge about? You know how many of our people worship Lathander, Tempest? And you burn the dead lord of bloody murder Baal symbol into the ground where he died. Great, that's sure to boost morale.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Hather, please, show a little decorum. The reinforcements you've brought are a welcome and much-needed asset. Your presence is problematic. Many are disturbed by tales of Boroskir Bridge. It would be best if you were away from the camp for a time.
You would send me from here on account of some cowards whining? What kind of a commander are you?
A highly successful one.
A leader must support their troops if they want their troops to support them.
Right.
Everyone has a part to play here. The hero vanquished Saravak. If they can do the same to Kalar, it's to everyone's advantage.
If we've any hope of defeating the Crusade, troop morale must be maintained. Your presence works against that.
I'm sure it will be fine.
As it happens, there's a matter that requires attention a ways from here. Word has gotten round that Kalar's forces are receiving supplies via caverns beneath Dragonspear Castle. We have a rough idea where the entrance is, beyond Dead Man's Pass, as the locals like to call it.
That's assuming the information we have is accurate. Torture usually gets you answers, but it doesn't always get you the truth.
Torture? Tell me this isn't true. Are we so afraid of Kalar Argent? Are our principles truly so weak that we stoop to such vile deeds?
I'd stoop lower than that if it meant saving the life of a single soldier under my command.
A hollow excuse and an unnecessary one. You have information regarding the Crusade. Tell me what it is and what you would have me do with it.
We have reason to believe Kalar Argent's top advisor, a priest named Heffernan, is quartered in Dragonspear's basement. We know very little of Heffernan, other than he apparently has Kalar's ear.
We do know that a series of caverns runs beneath the castle. We believe Kalar is channeling supplies through the tunnels rather than attempting to break our perimeter. So there is a way into the castle from below.
You want me to use the caverns beneath Dragonspear Castle, our enemy's stronghold, to break into the castle, again, the stronghold of our enemy, to try and gather intelligence about this Heffernan?
That is what needs doing. Will you do it?
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't unsettled knowing how you came by your intelligence, but the Shining Lady is the greater danger. She must be dealt with. I will do as you ask. Good. Well, be about your business then.
Just so we're clear, our resources are limited, and our focus must be on containing the castle. If you should get into trouble outside this camp, you'll be on your own. We simply don't have the personnel for a rescue party, no matter how valuable the person captured may be. Before you leave, there's a tent near the camp entrance that belongs to a dwarf named Fossey Dugdeep. Go see her. She's been working on something you might find useful as you explore the underground river beneath Dragonspear.
Okay.
Good
Hello.
day, and hello to you.
The Flaming Fist is a bunch of thugs from a city of thugs. We don't need them here, says a Waterhavian mage.
Fine.
Oh. I recognize some of these people. There's Dorn over there. He did show up. Baloth. The Durgar. I think his name was Fog. Who's this person? I've seen him
that to be done. No time to
a few
stay
times.
and chatter.
Well met, my friend. And how does this morning find you? Uneasy. Understandable. Much depends on the success of our mission. Much depends on you. Much depends on every man and woman traveling with us. I'm just one among many. You are more than a simple adventurer now. You are a symbol. People cheer your name, look to you for hope. 'Tis a great responsibility, a greater burden than I'd ever want to bear. Be vigilant. I wouldn't want anything to happen to the hero of Baldur's Gate. Thank you. Oh, these look like the plague victims that's been spreading that I heard about. Hello.
You are more
Are
than
you the
welcome
cleric?
in our sight.
I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. There are many I must tend to. My name is Orin. Is there any way I can help you here? The hero of Baldur's Gate? It's an honor. I've heard many stories about you. I am Theodosia Martyred, but call me Dosiah. Everyone else does. I'm a cleric of Ilmater with the unenviable task of running this triage camp. Is there anything I can do to help? Sickness runs rampant in the camp. Dozens have fallen ill. We do what we can to heal them, but it isn't enough. We can't find a cure for these people. If we can't find a cure for these people, the siege is finished. Yeah, this is pretty important. It has to be dealt with. Have you any knowledge of healing? Or companions that might? Examine our patients. Perhaps you'll discover something I cannot. I'll look at the patients and return to you shortly. I can ask nothing more. Come back once you've taken a look at the afflicted.
Help me.
The pain. I can't take it anymore. So hot. Feel like I'm in the Callum Desert. Glint here is going to try and help you with that.
Whoa! The man's hotter than a fire mevet's libido. We need to bring the heat down. I know a couple herbs that will do the trick. I'll get started on a poultice right away.
The heat. I'm burning. I'm burning. Keep strong, soldier. I'll find a cure for this. Ugh.
Help me.
The pain. I can't take it anymore.
Help me.
Please help me. Huh. We're going to try. Lie still for a moment while Jaheira takes a look at you. She is in poor condition, my friend. If we don't find a cure for this sickness, she will be the first to die. Her position in the camp center leaves her exposed to all her ill companions. I believe that proximity makes the illness worse. Everything's spinning. Keep still. We'll try to conserve your energy. With luck, I'll have a cure soon. Okay. I think we've seen enough.
My greetings, faithful one.
I've finished examining all the patients. What did you learn? The afflicted are running high fevers and becoming sicker when they are in close proximity to one another. Give them herbal salves to reduce their fever and move them further apart. That will help a great deal. I'll make good use of this information immediately. Ilmater bless you for your aid. Do you have any ideas on where to go from here? Can you use your wisdom to aid us, Jaheira? The bark of the blackthorn tree that grows in these parts has many healing properties. I suggest we venture into the woods to find one. It's not much of a plan, but I've got nothing better. Please hurry. I fear we haven't much time left. From the looks of the one in the back here, yeah. Oh, there's Savannah.
Under normal circumstances, I would never say this, but I could use some help.
Huh. What's wrong, Savannah?
In the last couple of days, I dipped my fingers into a few pockets. One held a bag of junk and this notebook. It contains details of the camp defenses, commander names, and bits of conversation.
Oh dear.
Only a spy would make these kind of notes. We have a traitor in our midst.
Who did you take the notebook from?
That's the problem. While I was working, I wasn't paying attention to faces. It could have come from a few different people.
What were the other items in the bag?
There was the notebook, of course. A potion, a candle, and this sheet of paper covered in runes of some sort.
Runes?
It looks like the page was torn out of a book. I can make no sense of the runes.
These look like military code to me. Maybe one of the high-ranking officers in camp knows something about it.
All I know is it came from someone's pocket.
Can you tell me nothing on the people you robbed, Savannah?
Robbed is such a loaded term. I prefer to think of it as easing friends' physical burden. As to the question, they were all soldiers, I think.
So we need to find a soldier in an armed encampment. That narrows things down. That's all the information I need. Wait here. I'll ask around and try to figure out the traitor's identity.
Don't let me down.
Well, I'll show this to the...
What?
the
Fine.
leaders. Or did they leave? Looks like they left their headquarters camp. Okay then. Well, we'll have to find them wherever they are. Oh, Nira, I have an item for you.
Hey, found anything else on my list yet? Getting pretty sick of Adoy running around in my head.
I did find a feather from a Planetar's wing. Wow, it's huge. I guess Planetars need a lot of lift. It's yours now. Thanks, Orin. I really appreciate this. You have no idea.
Anything else on the list?
That's all I've got. Thanks, Orin. I really appreciate this. What else was there? Okay, so a leg from a seven-legged spider we gave to her. A feather from Planetar's wing we gave to her. Belladonna. Did she say she had that? We need to find a potion of perception and the juice of one turnip. I think she said she found Belladonna. Potion of perception and juice of one turnip. Okay, so we will need to go buy that. I should go look by, is it Belagarm? The camp
Such
supplier.
menial tasks.
Oh, Khalid. I forgot about this.
Yes? What do you need from me?
Oh, okay. Nothing I require at the moment. I see. Well, I'll let you be on your way then. I don't have the spider silk on me? I thought I did. Spider eggs is what we have, but I thought I had spider silk. Rafus.
How may I be of service?
What do you know of Kalar Argent?
Little. She's said to be an inspiring leader. Many flock to her cause and serve her fiercely. Some claim her the daughter of a god. Others believe she possesses a divine heritage but generations removed, an Aasimar.
Please go on.
Her closest advisor is a priest who calls himself the revered brother Heffernan. He claims to serve not one god or pantheon, but all of them. Kalar has accepted this heresy.
I've never heard of somebody serving all of them before. And people believe these obvious lies. Apparently they believe in Kalar.
The people of the Sword Coast are, by and large, good and gods-fearing sorts. How can it be that Kalar turns them from the truth?
Whatever her goals, her heresies are an abomination. She invites the wrath of the gods down upon Toril. You give me renewed faith for the task before us, Orin. I ask your leave now to pray. Okay, here's the marshal. He'll probably know what to do with this.
Menial tasks.
Good to see you.
I bring news, Marshal. I discovered evidence of a traitor in camp. I found these notes and traced them back to the spy. We have a spy among us.
Do you know who?
Not yet. I need to investigate further. Well, get to it then, woman. Mizena. Greetings again, travelers. There's something you require. I have a candle. This wouldn't happen to be your candle, would it? My candle. So you're the thief. No, I'm trying to find the thief. Somehow you expect me to believe you, yet you do nothing but dance with your words. You sound like a merchant. Look, I don't know exactly how I offended you, but whatever I did, I apologize. I'm just trying to determine who took this candle. Begone, I'll not trade more words with the thief. Okay. So this is your candle. And call me a thief again, I'll cut out your tongue. Threaten me again and I'll bloody your nose. Bloody my nose and I'll blacken both your eyes. Blacken my eyes and I'll break both your arms. Break my arms and I'll headbutt your face into crimson paste.
You're a fierce warrior, no doubt. And Tempest is the god of warriors. I believe you. You'd not stoop to theft.
Any idea who did?
The other night I saw Malden Call leaving my tent. I chased him, but he got away. I'm sure he took the candle, but I can prove nothing. I didn't report it. I plan to speak to Call about it myself. With my fists.
That is most helpful. You have my thanks. Malden Call. And you have my candle. Give it here. You can have your candle back.
Fine.
Hello.
We're few, but fierce.
Oh, these are from Daggerford, these warriors. Good morning to you. I am Sempek of the Daggerford Militia. This is Damius. Join us and have a drink. Sounds good to me. So listen, you look like you've seen your share of violence, and you're still alive and in reasonably good shape by the looks of you, so I'm guessing you're pretty good at the whole killing of others thing, am I right? I kill when I must, and I take little joy from it. I mislike the direction this conversation is taking. I'll be leaving now. As you wish. It's no skin off my arse. More for us to drink, eh, Damius? Pass me that wineskin. Sure what they're getting to. Didn't sound good. Who's this little...
What is
that a halfling?
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made.
Greetings, my lady. In the market for a new weapon or perhaps a potion? Let me see what you have. You look as though you might be interested in some of my special wares. They are quite out of the ordinary. Very difficult to obtain. Are you talking about stolen goods? Stolen? Is this stealing when an army cuts off an enemy's supply lines? It makes it harder for the adversary, breaks their morale. It might even bring a quicker end to the conflict. Fair point. What have you got? Sadly, I've only a few minor items in stock right now. I sell mundane items from Crusaders misplaced as mementos for our own soldiers. There are items I want to get my hands on, but they're proving difficult to obtain. Everyone says you can do the impossible. Interested in making some quick coin? I might be. Tell me more. It's coming from the enemy, so what does it really matter? I'm looking for 5 things. A ring, a battle standard, a token of faith, a map, and a holy symbol. Tell me about the ring. A Crusader commander named Dreon wears a signet ring stamped with Kalar's seal. He's notoriously hard to talk to, but maybe you can figure out a way. Okay, I have a question about another item. Any particular battle standard? One of the chests in camp reportedly holds a stack of Crusade battle standards. I only need one. Too many will devalue their worth. I have a question about another item. What's this token of faith? Some new Crusaders have taken to making coins into charms as a show of their faith in the Shining Lady. One of them must carry such an item around. I have a question about another item. Any map? If it were any map, I could get it myself. What I want is a map that charts the Crusade's progress along the Sword Coast, annotated by Kalar herself. It hangs somewhere in the Crusader camp. Okay, so what about the holy symbol? Is it different from the token of faith? Indeed, it's a symbol of Red Knight. It looks like a knight chess piece, but with rubies for eyes. One of the clerics, Crusade's clerics, wears it. Okay, I'll return when I have what you're looking for. Bring me what you can when you have. I'll be here. Now that I heard that,
A simple matter.
Out of curiosity, what were these two trying to talk about? Okay, so maybe I'll have a drink with you. So why do you ask if I'm good about so well at killing people? There's a gnome in our contingent. We're from Daggerford, named Gardnerson. You mean Glint? What? No, his name's Pritchard. Pompous jackass. He thinks he's better than the rest of us. He thinks he's in command here. Well, second in command after General Stonehand.
Cousin Pritchard! I knew he'd be around here somewhere. Making friends again by the sounds of it. Where can we find him?
Last I heard he was badgering Stonehand about strategy, like he knows something about it. Find her and you'll find him, or at least pieces of him. Stonehand's not known for her patience. Okay. Doing several things at once here. Trying to track down this spy. And
A simple matter.
I've listened, Pritchard. I listened once, then I listened again, then I listened a dozen more times. Some kind of argument. Now I'm done listening. Open your mouth again and I'll move on to horrible maiming.
Fine.
You're Pritchard. If we move now, we could take Kalar's people by surprise.
You don't know that, and even if you did, it's not your decision to make. Just let it go, Pritchard. Like it or not, we aren't the ones who get to make the call.
Pritchard Gardnerson.
Pritchard! Cousin, it's me, Glint!
Glint? What are you doing here?
Glint, I'll let you explain.
Mom's been worried about the family. She sent me out to make sure everything's all right. Is it? Are you all right?
I dare say I am. I'm a high-ranking member of the Daggerford militia. We were sent here to deal with that confounded Kalar. As were we. I am Orin. I've heard of you. You were involved in that incident on Boriskir Bridge.
Let's not talk of that, cousin. How is and Welsie? And Uncle Morisk?
They're fine, Glint. Mother and father are both fine. Tell Auntie next time you see her. Now excuse me, please. I have important matters that require my attention. We can talk properly when the situation with Kalar is finally resolved. You have family all over the place, Glint. General Stonehand.
Well, look who we have here. The hero of Baldur's Gate deigns to walk among us. Aren't you supposed to be spelunking in Kalar's caverns?
I'll be leaving soon unless something else catches my attention here. Do you know of anything that might catch my attention?
Now that you mention it, I do have a bug in my boot about something. I've heard rumors of a thieves' guild forming in camp. Small at the moment. I'd like to make it smaller still.
What makes you think a guild is forming?
You always get some leeches in camps, but this one's had more than its share. Some of my men say they've been asked to steal from dead soldiers and pawn their scavengings through a black market. I won't have that sort of business going on here. You're new here, so the guild probably hasn't gotten to you yet. You may be a black-hearted villain, but people see you're here to help. Can you take care of this?
How shall I track these thieves down?
Start with a merchant named Wizob. I've heard she'd sell the coppers right off your granny's dead eyes.
I'll return. Alright, I'll return when I've learned more of this guild.
Well, don't go announcing your mission to the whole camp. Keep it under your hood, eh? Now, get moving.
But what about the argument? Must find the gnome Pritchard Gardenson. I found a way to reduce his negative influence on the camp. Well, I spoke to him. Don't know. I tried speaking to him again.
Discussing important strategic matters. What do you want?
Nothing that cannot wait for another time, I think. Forgive me for the intrusion. If you've nothing to contribute, be gone. I have no time to waste on frivolous conversation. They're kind of onto this person.
I need to speak with you about my cousin.
Of course, Glint.
I was wondering if you could perhaps beat him to within an inch of his life.
Why on Toro would you want me to do that?
You may not have noticed this, but Pritchard, well, he can be a bit of a handful. He's difficult enough under normal circumstances. Give him any kind of power and, well, it goes straight to his head. If he stays in this camp, I guarantee you he's going to rub someone the wrong way. Probably several someones. They're going to kill him. Kill him repeatedly if history's anything to judge by.
By the gods. So you want me to nearly kill him to convince him to leave the camp?
Exactly.
Isn't that a little extreme?
You don't know Pritchard the way I do. There's only one way to get any message through that thick skull of his. Words alone just won't do it.
I'm sorry, Glint. I just can't do that. The idea alone makes me uneasy.
You and me both. All right, I'll let it go for the moment.
Yeah, Wazib, they're kind of on to you. Greetings, my lady. In the market for a new weapon or perhaps a potion? I heard you were a fence for the camp's Thieves Guild. I'm afraid you've been misinformed, my lady. I don't think so, and that's a good thing. I've no intention of shutting you down. In fact, I'd like to meet a representative for the Thieves Guild in camp. Can you arrange it? I should be able to set something up. Come to the camp's northern edge. I'll have someone there to meet with you. Excellent, I'll be there. Luck to you. Tamora, bless you. Okay, so we've got several things that we still need to do in this camp before we can head north towards Kalar.